We don't know.
Okay.
I don't know
So
what it is.
okay, right. So no problem. Let's just go ahead. So Meta Ads, Meta is a platform that houses Facebook, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and WhatsApp, right? If you open up your WhatsApp, you're gonna see from Meta. If you just close your app, close your Facebook or your WhatsApp, you're going to see from Meta below, right? They have their logo. Let me share my general screen for everyone to see. Let's do a quick Google search on Meta so I can show you guys one or two things about them. So let me just say I'm searching on Meta now. Okay, so we're gonna see what it looks like. Okay, now so this is Meta, right? Are you guys familiar with this logo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
please.
the original name for this particular company was Facebook, right? So it was literally Facebook. Then the Facebook was now before you be seeing things like Facebook from Facebook Business, Facebook what's it called? Facebook, like okay, WhatsApp. You see when they open WhatsApp, you see WhatsApp below they will write for from Facebook. But today now, WhatsApp is not just you're not more seeing from it, you're not seeing from Meta, right? So Meta is the company that literally bought all the whole. They have Meta has Instagram, they've got a Facebook, they've got to look at all their apps here, right? Let me open it up. So yeah, look, this is the list of all the apps from their Facebook to the to the Messenger, Instagram, and all, right? Even their own AI and their own kind of social connection platform. And also, this is all these are all the products that Meta offers, right? Now the question is, how can you run ads or how can you market on the Meta platform? Now that is what we actually have today, and that's what we're going. That's why I told you guys we're going to be doing Meta ads. This is currently Meta ads bootcamp. Now what that means is that the objective of this particular class is to show you guys how to understand how Meta ads work, right, and how to structure an ad campaign, how to for you to also learn how to create how to create ad creatives, how to know the right audience, and how to you learning how to launch and also monitor an ads, right? That is really the objective of this particular class. I'll be doing that as quick as possible. Now guys, why are we running ads? What is the goal of ads? Why are we doing? Can't we just promote our brands that way? Must there be ads, right? Now, the main reason for running ads is because number one is organic reach is declining. What this means is literally what this literally means is that with the way everybody, let me use the word you know, there's how the system works, right? That means that the platform itself rewards you. Maybe something, let's say Facebook in quotes, can reward you only based on they promote people that okay they perceive are valuable, right? Okay, let me say things like example now. If your post has engagements, like comments or likes, there is a possibility that more people will like what more people will see it. That's what I'm saying. So it will be shown to more people. Now that is literally how, in quotes, the whole the whole your own organic post keeps growing, right? But the question is, to what extent do you want to grow organically? Example now, Facebook, I can't just make a post now. Imagine you just make a post now. Let me say you're in Nigeria, somewhere in Nigeria. In fact, somewhere in the interior of Nigeria, you just made a post today, and maybe the people that like the post are literally maybe is you, your brother, your sister, your two of your family members, and one other guy that has been admiring you for the past 2 years. Now, imagine that guy now. All those people, like they are maybe all of them are. Let me say you are somewhere like in Lagos. Okay, let me say you're somewhere like even in Lagos, somewhere interior like that kind. Maybe Osun State or even Edo State, right? If you're in Edo State and people that liked it are around that same geography, right? Now, what if I want to sell a book that is not for Nigerians, right? I want to sell the book for to people that are, let me say, people that are in that kind, maybe UK or US. Does it mean that because of now, when will I grow organic to be able to sell that book to them? I guess that's what I'm saying. Because I first have
Yes,
to grow
sir.
from I first have to grow from from the Facebook. I will now grow to like from my audience, right? I will now have to grow to national level. So the algorithm keeps increasing you or rather promoting you as you grow. So whenever you get there, the whole time itself may even be lagging behind. So literally, where what comes into play then is inorganic reach, right? And inorganic, I told you guys from the first day. If you've not watched the video, you can just go ahead, go back to the previous videos, and you see the recording of that. Is that organic literally means you are growing from scratch, right? Inorganic means you are applying other tools to grow. It's still all about growing. So this is something like paying Facebook, paying YouTube to grow your ads for you. So literally, one of the best reasons why you have to run ads is because there's an audience you need, right? You literally need that what's it called, that inorganic reach, or rather the paid reach, right? Now meta ads helps you reach a larger audience, right? Targeted audience. Now know this word, know the word targeted. That means that it's not just we're going to come to how to run ads, but you're not just getting your ads to everybody. Guys, let's do another quick Google search. Let me show you guys something, guys. Let me present my entire screen right now. So how many people, are you guys see my screen? People
Yes,
Yes.
uh,
sir.
use Facebook. Now let me just, I mean people use Facebook. I'm gonna see, want us to see it now. Facebook has what? How many users?
Over
Points
3.1 billion monthly active users.
Okay, calm down now. In Nigeria, for example, there are how many people? 51.2. All right,
51.2 million.
all right. Just a quick start. Let's just take a snapshot of that. Now, let me come to how many people use Instagram. We're just gonna use these two platforms as a case study. Then we're not going to. Now, Instagram has how many users?
2
2
billion.
billion monthly.
Now, my question is this, guys. To what extent do you really want to run ads and reach 2 billion people? Is it if you run ads, let me say you give Facebook example. Was I'm just going to show you guys how the statistics work and all. If you pay Facebook today, they show your advert to like 100 people. You pay them tomorrow, they show your ads to like 20 people. Now, when exactly can you reach the two? Because the whole idea of ads is what is showing it to people that can actually pay for it, right? Now,
Yes.
so why I'm saying this is because you've got to learn how to target your ads, right? How to narrow down your ads to the people that actually need your ads, right? Which is why I said targeted ads. You've got to, out of the whole 2 billion people, who are my people? Okay, even if I say, okay, I want only students, students can still be 100 million persons, which I definitely know is more. If I even say, okay, I want no students in Nigeria, now you've got to start narrowing it down. So the very first thing you've got to learn in ads is, even in every platform, is that who are your audience, right? Now we're going to come to that step. I'm just showing that so that's how you take note of these words. Now, again, is that ads drive traffic, right? Lead sales, they literally, you can, someone that never knew you existed, just by running one ad, the guy's already seeing you, and he's really willing to pay for your what's it called, for your product. Now, I gave you guys a samples in the first class, right? When I showed you guys is it showed, or when I leaked a document to you guys, even though, yeah, a document of a television, right? That's, who can remember? Does anyone remember when I did that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I showed you guys the prices of running or of running TV ads. You are seeing 15 seconds for maybe that kind, 200,000, some 800,000. So you're literally seeing it running to, if someone that is converting it in the foreign currency, you're getting up to like $500 you're paying for a particular just few seconds of a TV ads, right? But that $500 in Facebook or in Meta, that $500 can change your life, because people are going to reach there like is literally is broad, right? And this is what is, so Facebook ads is measurable. That's number one thing, is measurable, right? Is affordable and is targetable. So I can target it to them. But in the TV, I can be showing the TV the ads to my one young man somewhere that doesn't even care. Maybe in fact the ads, maybe the people, these guys, these TV people, they will be like, they'll tell you that they have about 20,000 CM people that are watching their TV every day. And who are 20,000 people? Maybe it may just be one hotel that is putting the TV and nobody's even watching it. It just be two. It may not be a family that just putting the TV and no, and everybody on their phones. Just like where I work currently, you can just put on the TV and literally everybody are on their devices, right? Some of us here, you cannot even remember the last time you sat down literally and looked at a television. So this may even not even be effective, right? Now that is that. So if we move on to the next slide, there is an ecosystem of the whole meta, right? So I'm not just teaching you guys Facebook ads or Instagram, is the whole ad system, how it works. Are we good? Can everyone
Yes,
hear
sir.
me? All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So now let's
Yes,
do
sir.
something, guys. Let's do something, guys. I'm gonna just switch over. Right. I want to show you guys something. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. So let me just switch over to my entire screen. Now, okay, first of all is this, right, guys? there is the whole idea of there are different platforms where you can actually scale this your ads from. And I showed you guys, you know, there is what we call the Facebook Business Manager. Okay, now Facebook Business Manager means if I go to let me search for Facebook Business. Sorry, who has that mic? Can you please mute that mic? So who is someone? I think who are they closing the door? Please just mute yourself. Facebook Business. Now, what is Facebook Business, guys? Facebook Business is like a, should I call it? Is like a should I call it a suite that actually manages all your, call it all your Facebook and all your Facebook, like your business portfolio. Just put it that way. That means this is literally your business aspect of your Facebook, right? And I want to show you guys, if you guys can do something for me now, right? You can go to your mobile app and download. Let me search for the mobile app. Let me show you people what the logo looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So when you go to your Google Play Store, your App Store, search for Meta Business Suite, right? You're going to see something like this with this logo by the right. So you're going to download that, right? Now, there are different ways. Number one, you can run ads from there's the Facebook Business Manager, which is literally your main place of managing all your business portfolio. You can manage your messages. Like, let me give you guys an overview of what it is. So, if I just go ahead, so this is maybe this we'll be using this account for a sample for now. This is a brand I manage. So, this particular brand now, just I think currently they have about 1.2K on Facebook and I think just 5 on Instagram. Now you guys can actually follow this brand, right? Is a they sell building materials, they sell metal products for different, like, for different companies, right? So that means if you want to build your house, you want to market your, like, you want to actually build your staircase, stadiums, you want to build any single thing that like literally like that has to do with metal and construction, you can purchase from this brand. So just let's give them that credit since we are going to be using them for these particular days with their concept as well. Now, what I mean is that this is my Meta Business Suite in their portfolio, right? There is the notification from here. I can see, and let me click on the business portfolio. Okay, so this is where you can add account summary. Okay, I'm just gonna come down here. Now this is a business portfolio. This is where where you can actually see I have an account. Okay, now if you notice, you're gonna see Chalonic ads account, right? So there's an account specifically I opened for this particular brand, right? And it's not like a physical account, it's a Facebook account. Now let me show you guys something. If you click on this, you see this is my place Chalonic. If I click on it now, you're gonna see different portfolios. If I click on this particular, even, oh, okay, I would have shown you guys the main one. Anyone I click on, guys, they are as much as there is a whole lot of, like, Facebook works like a, should I call it like a file system. That means that each company you create or each brand you create has its own record, right? In this particular place, I can see the notifications coming from this particular brand, right? So all the like I'm seeing notification, people that are like, people that the kind of post I made, right? I'm also seeing I can manage the inbox from here. I can manage the contents from here. I can literally go through the audience. So every single tool you're looking for as a business person, right? If you could learn to use this particular Facebook or Meta Ads platform, then literally you are already a step ahead, right? You can literally respond to messages from here, right? You can literally respond to WhatsApp, your Instagram, your Messenger, your every single thing you're looking for. You can literally respond to it from here. So now that is for the whole Facebook ads platform. Now this is even WhatsApp with inbox. I could connect my WhatsApp. I've not actually connected this particular WhatsApp here. So even your comment, you can connect it from here. So instead of you to be going on Facebook, second. Okay, so instead of you to be going on Facebook, going on WhatsApp, going on Instagram, only to reply messages across various platforms. From this Meta Business Suite, right, or from the app itself, you can literally respond to everybody from here. There's also like a content. If you guys watch that the video I showed you guys about metrical, right, you're going to see. Okay, let me see. Okay, they say the post and story. Okay, it was actually called post and stories before, but now it's now called the content. So you're going to see the whole where I showed you guys how metrical platform works, right? it looks similar like this, right? So I can literally see my reach, the reach of every post I've made, right? I'm seeing whether the captions, whether it needs review. Like call it, this is like my, for now this is still a growing page, right? I can even export the data, right? So this is still a growing page, but the whole idea is something you can see from here. Now I can also decide to filter this particular the filter by engagement, right? Customize the type of columns I want. Okay, let me say I don't want to see okay, let me say this was rich. Behind here now there is title, there is this published, there is status. Can I say okay, I want to see the let me say the reach after the title, and I apply it, right? It can literally take you to the reach. So you can literally filter. You can say, okay, I don't want to see the reach. I want to see I want to see the views, right? The views, the saves, the click links. So all this, depends. Even this paid now, how much you're earning. So guys, you can literally use this as, so there's also the stories. There's the stories, there's your feed and so we're not gonna go into all this, from now, but I want you guys to go ahead and explore it yourself, right? But let me just show people an overview, because even if we start showing people every single thing, I'll have to start going through it one after the other, right? But these are basic things I believe all of us should understand. Stories, right? You know how to make your stories is like the kind of status stuff you put up on your WhatsApp, right? But this, or they call it updates now, so you can actually do that on Instagram from here, right? You can actually post, make schedule, right? Archive some of them. There's also A/B test. A/B test means, maybe example, I want to make a post now, right? But I want to run an advert, and I don't know if people will like this version. Okay, also, okay, I'm making two different versions, right? Now, those two different versions I'm going to make now, okay, I'll just more like create it two different versions. The aim is just to test anyone that works, right? That's the whole A/B testing. I think that's it. And all these things you are seeing that are on that particular place, some of them are different platforms on their own. That means that the meta ads itself, like, let me go back to my slide. This particular place where you see Facebook Business Manager, Facebook Business Manager manages all the whole properties. Meta Ads Manager is a platform on its own. Has anyone here, maybe you are going through your phone and then you saw something like boost what's it called, boost ad or so? Has anyone gone through that before? Like in your
Yes,
Facebook app,
boost
not your
post.
Facebook, boost post.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, do you know what that is? That I say something like this is in app ads. That means that you can actually run ads through that boost post and it will work perfectly. But then there is a greater, this particular platform gives you a mastery over all your ads, like over every single thing. So even here, you can run ads from here, but here is still not where you run ads from, right? I'm still going to show you something. Okay, let me say I want to create, let me just show you complete what A/B test is now. A/B test mean, okay, let me say I want to create two different versions of a post, right? I can say, okay, the first version may be, okay, let me say is a array, right? Should I use a array? Okay, let me say I want to make a post now, and I'm writing hello, hello everyone, subscribe to learn more. And then I'm also writing maybe still an image. Or that you can choose an image. Yeah, still an image. Hello everyone. Um, I need you to sub to pause and subscribe now. So imagine I just made these two different posts, right? Now I can just, when I'm posting them, right, it's going to show it to the whole idea. Okay, I think I still need to add the image, and maybe when I'm done, I'm going to see this next down here. Yeah, I'll have to actually make the post. So because I've not added the image. Now the whole idea is, imagine if I'm also a YouTuber or that, and I have maybe I have two different thumbnails, right? Now if I add the image of the first image I have here, add the second image here, the whole idea is I want to see the one that works. That's what A/B testing is all about. So A/B testing literally makes it. Let me say I'm putting this particular. Let me find an image. Let me say I'm using this one first, and then I want to add the second image. Second image. This particular one now. So I want to know the one people are going to react more to, right? So these are two different images. It's going to show this to a set of persons and show it to another set of persons. So you can literally use this A/B testing platform to just know the version that works. Some of you that have ideas that okay, you're not sure. Now, something I told you guys in the first class is that in the marketing, like the whole, we start from the physical market before we went to digital marketing. The physical market or the way the market system works, you are not you are not what's the word? You are not the person that don't try to impose something on your audience. Your audience are the ones that actually know what they want. What I mean is that don't in your mind, I'm like, I don't know. I feel they are going to like when I say, hey guys, welcome to a new week. No, sometimes you've got to create different versions of the content, right? Let them be the ones that will choose. That's why this particular platform, A/B testing, is very pivotal, right? There's also feed and grid, right? Feed and grid from here can literally manage your things like your like the things that happens in your feed, right? Even your just like if you come to Instagram, you're going to be seeing different things like your posts, right? You can also view insights from here, Seth. You can also view insights from here, right? So look at it here. So I'm literally seeing this particular one on my Facebook page, right? I'm seeing the feeds, and also I can also say I want to grid it, and also like this is how it look on this. This is my Instagram. If you notice, this is Instagram, and this one is Facebook page. So this is how it looks on my Facebook page. On my Instagram, this is how it looks. This is how if you go to my Instagram now, you're gonna see this is how the account also looks, right? So this is it particularly for this particular one, right? So now, if you notice again in this particular account, now for now, right, we have been literally making organic posts, right? There are not too many reactions yet, but then we've not. I think for now we've not actually run ads. I'm going to show you guys something. One of the mistakes or one of the things we I on okay, look at this particular one has 8 reactions. Okay, I seen 8 reactions. This one has 2 0 okay, 1 1 1 1. Now I think I'm going to actually, so if you see, I'm going to actually observe, okay, this particular post, what did I do differently here? Let me open it up now. Now I'm literally seeing what exactly I did differently there. What are the things I did, right? And this reached 806 accounts. I'm like, okay. Now I'm literally going to study the hashtags on this particular one. I'm literally viewing the post. Okay, metal roofing. So I can literally say, okay, from here down, okay, I'm going to actually strategize on how to make posts like this more, right? It may not be small. Now, why I'm saying this is one of the first instincts that will come to your mind as a marketer, as a digital marketer, is that the moment you post one and 2 people liked it. You post the second one, your brother and your sister liked it. You post the third one, even your brother not even like it. Now, what comes to your mind is to start running ads. And I don't advise that for any business. Guys, you've got to learn the system that works organically before moving in organically. Example, now I'm seeing okay, this particular one has this number, right? I made other variations, the different types of products. Okay, I'm not seeing reactions on that. I'm like, okay. So I'm still going to actually make again. Now, and even when I run ads now, right, someone will still need to come and see, okay, what has this guy posted before? And if he's not in what do you expect the person to say? So I'm saying this because don't be the person that first instinct you just made one post. That one post you made, you put 55K into ads. At the end of the day, you won't even get any clients. Now, you may literally get 1 or 2 persons that will, want to purchase from you. But if you want to build remember I told you guys that the whole idea of digital marketing is building a community, a relationship. If you want a long-term something, you've got to know what your organic audience wants, right? Then get many other inorganic persons to join your organic audience. Now, that's why I'm saying that is because you've got to understand how the system works. So this is literally, the feeds and grid page where you can actually see your whole data. Then there's the mentions and tag, right? So people that are mentioning, they are tagging, and they're trying to connect with me by one means or another, right? So I think our network is just loading. Okay, so now this is my mentions, right? The people that mentioned me in their post, right? And then like if you see this particular person made a post now and mentioned me in the post, so I'm seeing it. I can actually filter it, right? Even on stories, and also there's also clips as well. This is also clips as well. And if I want to actually have a list of all my clips, right? And even by if you when you start streaming as well, you can have it. And there's also something they added newly called the ready-made drills. Let me show you what it looks like. And let me create a reel. Okay, so give me a second. Oh, I don't have as I say I don't have one stored in my device now, but I'm just gonna show you guys what it's gonna look like. So if I have a okay, if I have a reel, I'm going to actually add a video. You know, the whole idea of reels is video, right? Well, not what is it, I want to create reel. See, guys, please, in case you guys are not aware, let me just hang on here and say this for a moment. Please, all the things I'm going to do with my system, right? You can actually do it with your phone. You can come to this particular website, business.facebook.com, with your phone. You can still see all these things, right? Even with the business app, you can see all of them. It may not be this complex. The breast is actually the most features, where you can see most of these features are actually in your system, your device, your mobile laptop. But then a good percentage of them is also on your phones, right? The mobile app is not as broad as this, but the Facebook business of Facebook with you from your Chrome browser is also broad. So please don't limit this to system. Just a point of correction. So now I can actually add a video from here now. So okay, I want to choose a video that will be my reel. I'm saying okay, I'm choosing any video specifically. I don't really have a video here, but let me just say I'm choosing this now, right? And if I'm choosing the particular video, right, I can upload up to literally up to 3 videos, right? And I'm writing the caption I want to write. I can collaborate. What is collaboration? Collaboration means, have you guys gone to Instagram where you are seeing? Let me open up Instagram where you are seeing. Let me open up Instagram now. So remember this app, Meta Business, which if while this class is on, please download it immediately. Instagram. Okay. Now, have you gone to Instagram where you are seeing? Okay, let me just find the particular post. I think I should see a post here now that has collaborate features. Okay, so let me say these are single posts. Okay, this one now is a single post now. Let me react to it, and then if I keep going, okay, now look at this particular one. Now this is Moses Bliss and Mary Bliss official. And are you seeing the hand, right? The two of them. Hmm? Now you can actually go ahead to other posts as well. You still see the many other person that posts. This is a single post, right? You can see up to as much as 5 different persons, this and this and this and that. I don't know if I can actually see anyone right now on my feed, but literally you can see more than like couple of persons, right? It's not just one person. Now all those things are collaborations, right? That means that if I want to actually make a post now, I'm literally seeing collaboration. So from here, where is the page again? A second. All right. So from here now, I can actually write the collaboration. That means I can say, okay, I want to use I want to write the name of person I want to collaborate. Now, either I give the URL of the profile or I write the name. I can just say I want to collaborate with that priest of Salem, which is my profile. I can just use that, right? If I'm automatically, it's going to actually find it. Okay, I can actually find it's gonna find it and actually collaborate with it, or I will paste the URL of my profile here, and you can actually choose the thumbnail you want here, or you can choose a different frame, or you can actually choose your own, upload your own image. So just call that this platform, this is your business suite, right? So we're gonna go into Meta ads, but if you're gonna actually run ads perfectly well, you've got to know what exactly you're running ads on, right? So you've got to understand how the whole suite works, right? How the whole Meta ad suite works before you even move on to the ads platform. Okay, so now let's just move on to I think that's it for now. So I just did this to show you guys how there is Facebook Business Manager, then there's Meta Ads Manager. Meta Ads Manager is simple. This is Meta Ads Manager. This is what it looks like. Let me just come back to it now. Now this is what Meta Ads Manager looks like, right? No thanks. Now this is what it looks like, right? It means this is the whole ad. This is the real ads place. All those boost posts is coming from here. So now we're gonna come in depth into this later, but let me just wrap up this for now. So there's also Instagram. Instagram is also managed through your Facebook. You can also run ads from there, right? There's also connected account, which is Instagram plus your Facebook page, right? Can connect that as well. And there's also WhatsApp ads. You can also run ads from your WhatsApp directly. So all these are different ways to run ads. Now, what is the structure of Meta ads? How do they work? Are we good? Are we together? Do you guys understand with me thus far?
Yes, sir.
Hello? All right. Let me just be sure of that. Okay, we still have prepositions here. Okay, so let's just continue. So how what is the structure of ads? Now, if you guys look here now, what are you seeing here? Look at this place I'm pointing out. What are you seeing here?
Ads,
Look closely.
camp,
No, 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 no.
campaigns,
Look this. What's this?
ad
Campaign, ad,
sets, ad sets,
and
and
Come
ads.
again.
Campaign,
Promise, I
ad
want you to
sets,
talk this
and
time around.
ads.
campaigns,
Yeah,
ad sets, and
asset and
ads.
ads perfectly. Now, okay. So now campaign, the idea of ads, you see, guys, you've got to understand this. This is very critical. So listen and listen attentively. When you're running a proper ad on Facebook or Meta particularly. You've got, in fact, even Google actually uses something similar to this as well, even though one or two changes in twice in words. But there is a campaign, right? Now, what is a campaign? A campaign is, what is the goal of this particular ads? What's the goal? Is it awareness? Is it traffic? Let's be doing it practical, guys. Let me say I want to come here now and I want to create a new campaign. This is great. Now, before I go ahead, let me show you something. Okay, let's just finish with this. Okay, now look at it. I see my campaign, right? Question is, what's my buying type? Is it auction or reservation? So now auction literally means is a form of system where other persons are actually like scrambling. Other people are also putting their own money into this, right? Now it's call it in quotes is that idea of whoever puts more money or whoever can like more like they are auctioning the audience to you, right? So it's a scramble, is a type of narration to with various persons, right? Reservation literally means I'm just trying to reserve a space for trying to reserve a kind of persons for me. Now let's move to the objectives. For every campaign, you've got to choose an objective. That means, is it an awareness? Is it a traffic? Is it an engagement? Is it a lead? Is it app promotion? Is it sales? Now, do you know this idea? Okay, let me give you guys another example of what campaign is all about. Do you know you guys know how the whole election works, right? Maybe in countries like the United States, the UK. Okay, UK doesn't. UK, yeah, not like UK is fully a political state from the top, right? But the like normal political state like the United States, the Nigeria, you know how you put know how it works, right? When it's campaign period, everybody will be campaigning, right? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Then in that campaign time, there's also different states, right?
Yes,
Hmm?
sir.
Then in those different states, there are now different venues, right?
Yes, sir.
That is exactly what is going on here. Now, this campaign I'm doing now, so that is where I said campaign, ads, and ad set and ads, meaning this is the whole system of the ads. So I can have 20,000 ads inside. Okay, 20,000. Let me say I have like Nigeria now has 36 states. I can have 36 ad sets inside this campaign, and then I can now have 100 ads inside one asset inside this campaign. So these are all various things. Now, campaign is the goal of that particular ads, right? Now that is if I come and click on the I say my aim now is engagement. Now this is going to make you now watch now. It's going to change something. Look at get more messages, purchases through messaging, video views, page likes, or a better content. Now it's good for Messenger, Instagram, or and WhatsApp. Video views. Now it's giving me the prospects of each particular page, right? If I did particular page. Now, for some of us now, like I told you guys something. If you are aiming to build a community, you may have a product. You may not even need to start running sales ad to buy it. No, because sometimes what you even may need to run is engagement ads. Sometimes you may even need to run just traffic ads, right? Sometimes, but most times is engagement ads you even need, right? Engagement means people that actually like your post, that will actually want to relate with you, that want to follow you up. Now, when those guys follow you, right, the more you have a tendency of them, trying to what's the word, come back and purchase it again, right? Now that is it. So there's also like traffic. That means I'm trying to send people to a particular place, like my maybe my website, my apps, or my Instagram profile. Now all this one is mainly for maybe all these links, all the if you're trying to get people to click your link. But let me just say for now, I want to work with engagement. I'm going to continue, right? And it's going to load the creation, right? I'm going to choose. Okay, it's asking me, okay, choose a campaign setup. So you want to create your campaign using. Sorry, can you just mute
That
yourself?
is it.
Sorry,
Who put
who
this
is
on there?
that? Okay. Please just mute yourself if you are trying to do something else, please, so we won't have to be distracted. Okay. All right. So, example now, let me say I'm trying to this is a campaign setup. So I'm trying to if you want to create your campaign using a tailored streamline setup or but so the whole idea of this is literally means do I want to set up every single thing myself, right? I want to set up my campaign from scratch, right? Or do I want to, use because for that particular this thing I choose engagement. They've Facebook itself has actually done some optimization for me, right? And just I want to use use this particular tailored messages campaign and all, and I'm continuing. The next thing again is let's open to the next page. And this is the real ads. Note my link, guys. Watch this adsmanager.facebook.com. Okay. Now, sorry. Okay. Now watch this, guys. Let's open up this. I want to click on this. Just wait. Okay. So It's still trying to verify my details here. If you look below, you're gonna see verifying your edits. It's still trying to just update the edits I've chosen and all. So while that is going on, right? I
I
want to
can't
show
see
you
your
guys.
screen.
You can't see my screen. Oh my god, is
I
she the
can
only
see it
one?
now.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay, so I want to show my campaign structure. But before we get to that, right, I just wanted to show you guys because the whole idea of the ad, ads, campaign ads and ad sets is where most people are confused. Now, and again, is the ad sets. What is the ad sets? Ad sets means who are the states, right? Which state am I targeting, which means the audience. Who are the persons that are going to see this particular ad, right? And what is the budget I want to like? I want to market to the whole Nigeria or the whole Africa, right? Which state am I marketing? Which country am I marketing to first, right? And what is the budget for that particular of that particular call it that particular state or set, right? And again, is what is the placement? Where on what platforms is it going to come out, right? Okay, let me just say, okay, let me open up the ads manager now. Let me show you guys something. So this is the ads manager, right? I'm still in the this. So okay, this is basically let me just call it the name of the ad. Let me just call it Meta Ads Bootcamp. I can actually have my sometimes you have to use your own name. Don't just use their name, their default name. Ads Bootcamp. Now there's also this is actually if I want to have if you're working doing things like or if you're doing things like you're trying to you have you're doing like employment house and all these places that have government or political ads, right? You've got to choose declare that category and choose this, right? They will verify you and all. And again is there's conversion, right? So this literally means what particular page am I linking to? Now I run these ads in a page. Is not I didn't use that Chalonic page running because the ads platform, where is it? I think I made a mistake. I would have used the Chalonic to run it, but this is a different account now, right? But let's just leave it this for us. So I'm running the ads on this Facebook page, right? So let me open up an ads library so that I will show you guys how to select that particular page you want to run your ads. So adsmanager.facebook.com. Okay, so while that is loading, right, let's just continue with this. So I want to actually choose, and I want to choose. Give me a second. I want to know if I can open up the whole ad system for you guys so you guys can see it. Okay, okay. Now, okay, don't. I'm going to come back to this. Look, let me just finish up with this. And I can actually say I want to choose my budget from here, right? I can choose your budget both in this campaign structure. Now that means for the whole campaign, I want to choose a daily budget. Let me say I'm doing campaign. I want to run for presidency from now till December, to the end to the December 31st, right? I can say okay, I want to choose my campaign. My budget for this campaign is every day. I know if you pass, I cannot spend anything less than 10,000 naira, right? I can say, okay, let me say I want to say 10,000 naira or 21K or anything. So the amount of money I'm literally choosing is the amount of money I will just spend for the whole ads, right? I'm just saying 10,000 naira only. Now, I can say this is my daily budget. I can say, okay, I can say that I have a, not a daily budget, I have a lifetime budget of maybe the whole ad, the whole campaign. What I'm choosing for to spend for this whole campaign is 2 million naira, right? It can actually be my whole reason. So now I'm setting my budget at my campaign level. You have to understand this, guys. Setting your budget at that level is different from setting it, at another level again, maybe at your ad set level and all. So I'm setting it at this level, right? So then my lifetime budget is minimum is 69,000, right? So now I want to say I want the whole campaign is starting from May 16 to June 16 when I'll become president. The location is Nigeria, right? The advantage. So I'm just setting all these things. All these are all my now this is me setting up my my trying to set up my values, right? So second. Okay, so I can actually create art for me, but I want to show you guys something. I want to publish this and show you people something. Just give me a second. Okay, has this loaded? Okay, let me create something. Okay, so if you notice, well, this is still publishing, right? The art is still publishing, but even though it won't go because okay, it has gone. There's some things I still. If you notice the error down here, 1 hour because of some errors, right? So I still need to verify on check on some things, right? And then, but I'm just going to come back to that later. I want to open up the other ad platform to show you guys how to actually choose between the exact this thing you're looking for. I'm going to cancel this now, right? And then I'm going to click on this particular place here. Now, I can still come back to that Chalonic business portfolio, right? And I can now choose this account. If you notice, this is my face here now, right? It's going to change over to their own portfolio. It's coming up now. So why I'm saying that is because sometimes some of us now are going to be managing 20 different brands. You don't get mixed up, or don't get to the extent where you now you start using your own ad portfolio, personal portfolio, to start running company ads. Like the way you so do that, even the company, you are confused, company is confused, you are confused, you're trying to make you don't even know the one that is actually working again. So that is how you've got to make sure. Now I can actually fund that particular account, right? Now I can actually fund that particular account. Now, okay, this is opportunity score, means you trying to know your performance and all. I think it's even a new feature self. Okay, let me just see how it works. Okay, yeah, your opportunity score. Okay, let's just click on done. You can just go through that letter, right? So let me create a different ads here as well. Let me show you guys. So if you notice, I've not created any particular ads on that account, right? On that particular profile, right? So there's no ads here and here, right? So you've got to make sure that if you're managing different brands, they're different, you are using the strategy, you're using that particular account, you are funding that account, right? It's not the one you use your account, you now, if you fund one account, you now use the money from this account to run the other one. No, you've got to make sure every single thing is there. Okay, now, so before I actually do this, they've got to confirm some details, right? But let me just continue first. Let me see if I can continue. We'll still finish up the. All right. So this is what I'm looking for, guys. Now watch this now. Okay, you see this particular icon here. Wait. You see this particular icon here that looks like a file. Are you guys seeing it?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Let me come back to the edit. In a second. Okay, now that is my campaign file, right? Now you see this one that looks like a what's called four boxes. That wherever you see that sign
Yes.
is an ad set. Whenever you see this one that now looks like what's it called? It looks, how does it look again? Like a normal window. Now that's my ad itself. Hmm? So I can configure all those things I configured about price. Remember, I told you guys this, that ad set is where your budget is, right? Your ad set means your budget for that particular state, the total amount you're using there, right? Now I'm also going to come to the placement. Now your ad specifically is also different. Your ads mean what exactly do I want to promote, right? Come up and show us this again. Okay, this is where we're sort of going to the ad. But before we set up the ad, let me complete on the ad setup. Let me complete on the ad set first. Let's choose it again. Okay, now watch these guys. Okay, let me say this is, I want to say, where am I trying to represent this? I want to use that Chalonic. Remember, please make sure you use the right page. Don't go and use a page that's maybe another person's page when you are trying to run ads. Okay, so I'm choosing a particular age, right? So I'm choosing the Facebook. Now watch what I told you guys. Watch it now. The audience, the budget, the placements is what the ad set does. Guys, at the asset level, look at these guys. I'm choosing number one, the audience, or number one, rather, the placement first. Let me choose the placement. Is it only on Messenger? I just want to show this only on WhatsApp alone. Or do I want to what's it called? I want to make this ad run on these three platform, Messenger, right? Which literally means the place, the destination. Now, please, guys, observe something. This destination is different from the placement too, but people can still call it, all the word can still be placements, right? But I'm going to show you guys what placement means in detail now. Destination means where exactly am I trying to, target this particular ads to. Now, before you add your phone number, this has to be a business WhatsApp actually, right? So it's not just a normal WhatsApp. And again, is what is the budget of this particular ads, right? Do you want a daily budget, or do you want a lifetime budget? Do you want to spend maybe just 1 million on this ad, or do you want to just spend every day this amount of money? When is this starting? When is it ending? That's again. So imagine now, example, I funded that account. Now that ad account will be like 25 million naira or something, right? I can't come and now be putting, even I can still, even if I just, okay, let me even bring that 25,000 naira alone. And I said this at 3,000 naira. And I say, okay, the one running around 3K every day and run for 30 days. It cannot even, in fact, they will approve the ad though. But whenever the money in that account finishes, it will end. So why I did this was to show you guys. Imagine now maybe a client, you have a client, you have like about 7 clients. One gives you more, one gives you more, one gives you different money. So you have different money for each client. Yeah, and you are now using your personal that your own. Remember, we were in this was my personal ad manager. You're now using your personal ad manager to run all the ads, and you were in one account. That means that you when this person's money will not enter that person's money, you will not even know. So you've got to be careful. Make sure you are funding that particular account, right? So you can also set an end date, right? You can also, have you okay, say example, okay, I want to, schedule, okay, but peradventure increase, if I can increase my budget, maybe you've observed that around Saturdays, people try to, okay, this period is a time when we're going to do pre-promo here. You can increase your budget around that particular period, right? You can say, okay, okay, my budget every day is 3,900. I can say, okay, around this same May 7th, okay, May 17th also, let my budget now become 99,000. Okay, on 9,900. You get what I'm saying? So it's another actually another thing you can actually do, right? You can also say, okay, I want to, schedule another time to run the ads, right? That means if I'm saying I'm adding another time period, right? That means that again for another time for the budget to increase, right? You can set up to 50 times for the budget to increase, right? And again, is you've got to define who exactly are your audience, right? Now watch these guys. You can set your audience, okay, in the in the for all campaign. This is let me open it in a new tab so that let me just create it from here. Okay, now they're saying this audience control for this account, right? So that means that if I want to set audience for this whole account, right? That means the kind of audience I can say, okay, I want my business to only advertise in specific locations, right? I can say I want my business to advertise to that means that the whole idea I can just set this business or set this particular advert. Now let me say if I'm checking this box now, I'm choosing the age, I'm choosing the people. So this can be the general, your general setup for your whole account. But then, but then this is I remember this is for the ad accounts, right? Remember that you can also set specific ones. Watch these guys. Okay, now they are telling you you can use 9.7% lower cost per result if you use advantage. Now, advantage plus audiences, because Facebook's wisdom. That means that in their mind, they've said, okay, I can actually teach, based on what you've been putting. I know who will like your content, right? So they are using their AI and their algorithm to choose. I can say I want to use Facebook's algorithm to choose. I can say myself, I can say, okay, let me just use Facebook algorithm on a more scale. Sometimes this actually works, sometimes it doesn't even work, sometimes you may have to even use your own, right? And that is actually Facebook algorithm. But let me just say I don't want to actually still use the algorithm. Where is their thing again? Sorry. Yes, okay, I want to use original audience to show you guys something. Okay, now watch this, guys. So now I want to. This is Facebook telling me to use it, but I don't want to use it. I want to create a new audience. Watch what I'm going to do now, guys. I'm going to click on Let me click on create custom audience, right? So let me say I want to create people that my video. Okay, let me say I want my custom audience, my own audience. Now I want them to come from okay. Now these are people maybe who have already shown interest in my business. I mean, people that maybe have liked my products, right? Let me say I want them. Okay, let me come from my Instagram account. So who are those people, right? Okay, I want to say okay, everyone who have engaged in these accounts, right? So I'm trying to create an audience, guys. Watch these, guys. Watch this. You guys should be very careful because this is where it gets dicey. This is why some people run ads that don't work. Most times, guys, you may need to target those who have actually contacted, who have actually reacted in one way or the other before, right? Now watch those who started following this account, those who started visiting this personal profile, those who just saw. Remember I showed you guys about where we just had 800 views and yet only 8 people liked. And now I can decide to use these guys. Anything I'm doing here again on most likely is going to those same guys. Can see okay, engaged people that have engaged. This is people that have engaged in 365 days. Now you cannot do all these things I'm doing now on just with your mobile phone alone. I can create this audience now. That's why I advise you guys, if you actually want to take this as a career, right, then you've got to make sure you have all your resources deployed as much as possible, right? Now my audience has been created, right? I can also create audience that look like that, right? Or create an ad, but I don't want to go to ad. I can also create another custom audience. But for now, let's just click on done. Now look at it again, guys. This is my where I am. Where am I? Okay, okay. Yeah, look at it. Okay, look at it. This is my custom audience, and I've chosen. If I come down to my drop down arrow, and I'll choose. If I had more, I would have chosen the exact audience I want, which is this one. And this one is engaged in the last 365 days, right? The people I mentioned. Now, but even if you say you don't want to use that, guys, watch this again. Location. Can say, okay, for some of you that want to target somewhere like maybe US or so for ads. Can say, okay, I want to target maybe the United States. States. Now you've got to watch. Okay, you've got to. Okay, let me squeeze that country energy. You've got to know something, guy. I think when you're running to the US, you can't actually lead them to your WhatsApp from Nigeria or so. So you got to know that there's some restrictions on running to some EU countries, right? So you got just have to know. So now what I did now is my ads is running to people that are in Nigeria, people that are in the United States, people that can keep adding more locations or more places, right? But even at that, I can say, okay, I don't want to run to just Nigeria, United States. I want to run to specific places, right? Let me say I just want to run to let me say Lagos. I want to use Edo, Lagos. Okay, let me just use Lagos first, right? Now watch this, right? Okay, so that means that I'm running to people in Lagos, right? And people. Okay, now I can now say, okay, I don't want to run to people in Edo or okay, let me say people in Benin. Because if I run this kind of ads now, guy, they no go, my stills go drop. So I will exclude because I know you're in Benin City. Watch if I run these ads now, Benin City. So these ads now, guys, watch this now. Is going to target those who are watching that people, rich people living in or recently in this. I mean that I'm going to target those who are in Lagos, and it may also expand though, but anyone in Benin is not going to them. Do you get that? Now, again, is you can also choose this. This is people that who are also more likely to respond to your ads. You can also add locations in bulk, meaning you can say, okay, I want to choose I want to choose states, right, or cities. I can keep adding more. Let me say New York. Let me say Enugu. This is for places in Nigeria, right? I want to choose Ondo. And also by the time you add all of them, right, you just add all of them in bulk and then add two locations. So now this automatically means you are choosing the persons you place. Okay, I let it as exclude. Actually, that's why it's like this. So I would have changed this particular one to include, right? So but on a normal, this you've got to get the idea of how to add this. And again, is this, guys, there is the age. Age means who are the what's the age of persons I'm targeting. I can say, okay, I want to take from 20 to above or maybe more than 65 or something. But that is age, right? There's also the gender. Now watch where it gets more dicey, guys. Watch this. I can actually, this is another place that if you can know these guys, then you're actually good to go. Now, guys, watch this now. Advantaged detailed targeting. Now, this class is meant to end in the next 5 minutes, but I'm going to urge you guys, or I'm going to beg you to just give me a few more minutes to just wrap up this, because if we don't wrap this up, you guys may not actually understand how it works. Do I get permission on that? Just a few more minutes,
Yes, sir.
like 15 minutes or so.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. So, but peradventure you're feeling sleepy, you can just go and sleep, and then
Okay.
we'll send you the recordings
Yes,
later.
sir.
All right. So just meet yourselves.
Good.
So who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Please. Okay. Please. Thank you.
I'm
Just meet
sorry.
yourself.
I'm
So,
sorry.
all right. Now, again, is advantage detailed targeting means who am I including, and demography means people based on education, right? Household, and what's it called, and and lifestyle details, right? They say for now there's some data is only available for the US only, right? That's one. Now, interest meaning who are the people what are the type of things they like. Behavior means what are the type of things they would do. Hmm? Now, again, is the advice you watch these guys. I want to run ads now for this company now, and I can see, okay, this demography. I don't really have a definition or people. Okay, let me just leave demography. Let me come to interest. I'm choosing people that are which area, which area. Let me say, okay, let me say business and industry. Yes, let me choose people here. Now watch it now. I want to go into that ad. Remember that company does engineering works. Let me search for. Now you're going to be seeing your audience. So if you look closely, let me zoom this in. Let me zoom this in. Let me zoom this in. If you look closely, you're going to be seeing your audience. 892,000, right? You can see, okay, I want to choose people that are into construction, number one. I will select this. Now, watch, guys. Let me show you guys something. Now, select construction first. You can say, okay, I want to choose people that are into. I can even. What if I don't even have an idea of maybe of the people? I can also define people. I just watch this. I can say define further and say Now, these people must be what they call must be into construction, and then they must also watch these guys. Watch these guys. This is where you get what you want. Because okay, they must also let me use mobile device usage. Maybe imagine you are trying to sell things maybe like to iPhone users, right? Because okay, they must also have maybe this particular have tablets, have smartphones, right? They must have. I can say okay, I want to say okay, let me choose by operating system. Now watch it now, guys. I want to sell these products to people that are in construction and have iOS or Apple devices. Are you guys getting what I'm saying? So I'm not just saying this ad is not just to hey Facebook, everybody. No, these to people that have this and match this criteria. I can also say okay, and that also let me also come back. They also have access to 4G type of internet, right? Which means I'm not saying this to people in remote areas. So this literally means this is a kind of person. Watch this now. Where is it again? I'm choosing people in the business industry that must also match the behavior of having smartphones and having iPhones and are using 4G, and must also match. We are not done yet, too. And must also match what other interest again. Let me say, just let me just choose. Okay, let me just write. Okay, I don't like use any specific thing here, but let me just choose okay, let me just choose management as well. Let's just stop here for now. You can keep defining this as much as you want, guys. But why I'm saying this is so that you guys can understand how it works. Let me zoom out so you guys can see my whole idea now. Watch this, guys. So the whole what I just did now is this, guys. I came here now and said, okay, Facebook ad manager, right? Look for people that are in Lagos, right? We can also expand to other areas of because sometimes Lagos is just a region. It may expand a little bit, right? Same people that are in Ogun State and our Lagos environment. Now, make sure they are not in Benin. Make sure they are not in Enugu. Make sure they are not in Ondo. Now, apart from that, is this when you now get to those places, find those in the construction industry. Now, watch these guys. Ensure that those guys have a smartphone, right? Now, make sure that they are also using Apple devices and they have 4G network. Now, that doesn't end here. And they must also have interest in business management and finance. I can keep defining for that, guys, on and on. And this is how the ad system work. You don't just come and say, I like, oh God, just make it broad. Who knows who will see my video? Guys, just imagine this, guys. Watch this. Let me open up that browser again. Only one few day alone is showing you millions of people. And okay, let me show you something. Just watch this now. Look at only this one now. This one now is showing me, watch this place now. 600 and 190 something thousand people. Like, can you imagine how broad that is? Right now, imagine the whole, and some of us here, maybe what you're even putting in the ad is 15K, 10K. That 10K may not even, and watch this now, watch. Estimated audience size. Look at this place, guys. This is fewer than 1,000 people. That means that based on this, my filter, like I actually have a low audience, right? But that's not a problem because I can actually spend more money and I'm getting the people I need to get, right? But I'm saying that so that you can give it will give you an estimate, right? So that is it for that. And I can also I actually want to choose the language. I can say okay, I want those who can speak let me say those who can speak Igbo or okay, let me say okay, this is for foreign. This because those who can speak UK English only, right? Only British English. So I can use this to choose those. And guess what? When I'm done, I don't need to be doing this every day. If this works, I can just save this audience, guys. Watch this now. If I save them, I see the whole criteria must also match this behavior, must also match this one. I'll just save it as what's it called? UK. Let me call it UK detailed. Okay, UK detailed audience. Save. So okay, so I could just save this particular one. Now it doesn't end there. I can say okay, watch these guys now. You guys should watch this, please. Exactly. Now watch this now. I can actually say okay, I want to okay, let me finish up with this particular one now. We're going to come to this. Now, this is for me if I now want to run the ads itself. That one I did was the ad set too. Are you seeing how long we're taking on ad? This is not just you just running that ad. So now I say, okay, I want to set up this ad now. The setup creative. Is it image ad? Is it video ad, right? I can say, okay, I want to create an image ad or something, anything. I can say, okay, I want to choose the image ad from the ads I already have in my account, right? I'll come to remove this. Now this is where I'm going to choose the account I want to use. Let me come to the account. I can actually upload my image directly here, or I can use my account images. You see, let me say I want to use this particular image now. Right, these are the image in my apps. Now this is not my post, so this is just an image, guys. So watch this now. It can show me showing me flexible media, for different. So this is how do I want it to be. Maybe I want it, okay, I want it here to be zoomed. I want it here to be cropped, right? I want it. So these are different areas. I want to choose it anyhow it is, right? And then let me just say buy stairs, and then I'm choosing a next button, right? Okay, so now it's going to show me how. Now this is Facebook's ads creative enhancement. So I'm going to use their head to tell me, okay, and actually, like, review more things. I can, this is still like some of these things are still their AI features, right? Early releases, right? Maybe some of them are telling me, okay, I should add overlays, I should add visual touch up, I should add, test improvement. So whether Facebook will do that for me. Now Facebook they're going to take care of, they will take care of adding the overlays on top of my image. They will crop and expand my text. They will add anything. So all these things are just like, things you can try out yourself, right? They also translate my headline language into different languages, right? And this is for depends on the one I want to choose. I can also, like, choose music by default. And this is Facebook's AI algorithm system. Now sometimes this works, like I told you guys, sometimes it works. If you are, and again, is if you are someone that is niche based, like you are so detailed, maybe you have like something like this construction now, and you are sure maybe or starting on something new, and Facebook does not have that detail, then you can just use your own. And again, you can also have a template. Template means for people that are sending me message on this particular ad, how will I respond to them? I can tell them, okay, let me add a response. Let me add a response to them. I can say, okay, for everybody that's coming through this particular ad, hi, please, how can we help you? And that can be a response I want to give them. That cannot be, I can say, okay, I want to use a different type of response for them. And I can say I want to tell them, okay, will you remember to click here to subscribe? And also all these are various types of, ways you can customize this particular ad, right? Now that is it for that. Let me just, so we're going to wrap up. Let me show you guys the last thing we're going to be doing now. Now I can preview this in Messenger. I can also preview this in my WhatsApp chat, right? How it's going to look on my WhatsApp. This is, are you seeing? So these are automated response. All these people, all this time you click on someone, it tells you like maybe something like, can I learn more about your business? Another option comes in, right? This is where you set all the automations. So when somebody tells, can I learn more about your business, what should be the answer? Attachments, is there any file that you attached? No. Or again, so all these are, this is where you set up everything you want to set, guys. Please take advantage of this tool. Now I'm going to pause this particular one, right? And I'm just going to scroll down, and let's just, if we can, and all these ones are if you're trying to, build, this is if you're now installing like other third-party tools and all, you can build a parameter, right? To know, maybe you're trying to just know those who clicked and referral base and all. Then you can use this to see how it's going to look on various this thing. Now this is where the placement works in, guys. You can say, I want to see how it's going to look on Facebook profile feed. You click on it, you'll see. Remember that Facebook profile feed is different from Facebook page, right? Facebook post. And so, okay, I want to see on how it will look on what's it called, on 11, on, okay, this is going to be placed on 11 platform, right? I want to see how it will look on Facebook, Instagram Explorer, and it's going to show you. Now sometimes you may not need all of them. You just turn off the feeds you don't want, right? Now it has some errors. I think there's one feed that is not fixed also. Let me just set back again. Okay, now watch it now. This is it. Yeah, one particular place I place that ad so work. So I have to edit my placements. Let me edit my placements now. So I can say I want to change this particular one, right? Okay, so okay, this is to okay, I need to change the media placement for this particular video. So give me a second. All right. Okay, so what I usually advise, what I do is I usually set the image. Look at, if you see this particular image, I think this image is 144 by 7. This is not Facebook's video. So I would usually advise you guys, before you go ahead, ensure you choose the exact one that actually, like, work your thing, so that you won't have to come here to start. Because by the time I'll crop this video, now I'm trying to set the same platform. If I going to crop this video, you're going to crop out a whole lot of things, a whole lot of good things from this video. So I think that is just, I think we're going to actually be wrapping up, just wrapping up shortly now, right? I'm just going to, after this whole charts and all, the whole idea, the whole this is all tracking your destiny. If you have a website, can set it up at the end of the day to publish your post. All right. So once I publish this post now, it goes with every single thing that I've actually set up here, from my, from my destination to how I did it to, like, the literally the step by step process of how this thing is going to work, right? And I want to show you guys how to do this. Let me just show you guys this. Sorry, give me a second. Okay. Okay, now these are all my placements, guys. These are all my placements. I can say, okay, I want this video to show, I want to crop this video. This is how it's going to look. Watch these guys. If you look here, you're going to see different placement. This is on stories, this is in feeds, this is in Facebook research results. Now, all these are various placements, right? You can from here, these are 19 placements in total. You can from here edit the exact one you want, and you can always review it from here. Now, guys, this is just a little overview of Facebook ads platform. And at the end of the day, right, only this publish now helps me push my product anywhere. So for now, guys, this is where we're going to be pausing for now. I still have other things in the slide, but I'm going to share this slide with you guys later, right? We've gone through some of the things here, which is basically awareness, traffic, knowing what your ad is all about, right? Who your audience are you targeting the young people, custom audience, and your budget again for the ads? What is your budget? What's your bidding like, right? What is your placement? Where are you getting it to? Again, is I want to also point this out. Please don't think that because you run ads or because you put 50K into ads will make people click on your video. It doesn't work that way, guys. Your running ad alone is just one thing. People won't click because of your running ad, right? The reason is your video, your what's it called? Your message has to be compelling, right? You must have a clear hook, you must have a clear headline, you must have a hook, you must just sell. I tell you guys to make sure you build your audience organically before you even think of you doing it inorganically. I taught you guys how to use Canva, right? If you've not watched that, you can go back and watch that video on YouTube. CapCut as well. We're going to get to that. Expresso. And that is literally how to ensure that you are making sure that you grab attention with that ads. In fact, that I even do it this way. I even prefer make posts, be making normal posts. The post that has the highest reaction, then run ads on that particular post. That's what I advise. Okay, not other than just thinking you are just targeting an audience that doesn't exist. Again, is this right? You must choose your. I showed you guys how to do all this, how you can design your ad creative and set it up right. Again, is one more thing. Again, is the tip for better results. You can run different ads, right? Run the first one, run the second one, and again, is guys, watch this. Strategy wins money in ad system. It's not by put 2 million into ads. No, you can even put 2 million and someone that put only 200K will still get more money. That is because strategy wins money. That means you must test your creatives, right? Sometimes you've got to run test ads. You just run one or two, run it a little bit. You see what the result is like, right? You run again, right? And again, is you can also actually ensure you're using tools like Canva, all these meta ads. I showed you guys how to use Metrico. I don't know if you've not watched that video, please go back and watch it, right? And then how to also use Meta Ads Manager, right? All this just to run ads. I think that is going to be it for now, right? The assignment we're going to be doing now is this: when someone is done creating the group, the pairing us into groups, right? Everybody's going to create an ad for that particular NYC, that particular horse side. That means that niche you created, right? You're going to use Canva to design a square image ad, right? You're going to write a caption, write out a caption, but you're going to, when you're done with that, you're going to share us that particular feedback, right? That particular post. You guys can actually contribute more. Maybe you and your partner, you want 1,000 or 115, right? And then you can just run that particular one. Just 3,000 worth of ads is actually okay. Target a specific number of persons. Now I'm looking for, I want to find the person that can give me the highest results here. Right? Again, is when you don't share with us on the group what your feedback is. And I want you guys to do something. When you're working on this, right? Please, that niche you're doing, right? Ensure that you are creating. And if you don't want to use, and if you imagine if you don't have a product, maybe you don't have something to say, please, you can just use maybe something like educative ad. Did you know that Buhari was just create an idea so it can be imagined? But I'm saying it so that you will not go and put a product somebody wants to now buy, and then you not say you don't have a product. And so I'm just saying, but if you can do that, then it's worth taking the risk, right? It's also like you can also create an ad sample using Canva. I've told you guys that, right? I want you guys, the main idea of this is document every single thing, guys. From the screen, I want you guys to add a screenshot, right? Your campaign, why you chose these persons, your filters, the things you did. Like as you are taking the thing step by step, please document it, and you want to submit as a PDF to us on the WhatsApp group. So that is what I'm expecting from you guys. So guys, with that being said, I think that's going to be the end for today. I want to first of all appreciate everyone for your patience and your willingness up to this point. I want to say thank you everyone for listening to me. Thank you for choosing to hear the everything I've said. And I believe that we're going to be seeing next week if you are willing. All right. To have a great night. So I'm going to hand over to Samuel right now to continue um with the lesson. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.